15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Oh, that's a cheer we used to do in softball.
What? It's actually Geico's.
Whenever someone hit a triple, we would wave our bats and yell, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. But we never got to use it because we would only hit home runs. Annoying.
The phrase is from Geico because they help save people money.
Geico? Yeah, they were our team sponsor.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
So, hi Juan.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, more or less.
Yesterday, heartbreaking for us fans.
Yeah, because the players was thinking a great moment if win, but at the end, it's difficult because it's Champions League. Of course, the teams are very, 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 very good. The quality of the players, the quality of the tactical, the plans are very good teams. But now is the first time. I hope season by season the teams to improve and the image of the group stage will be better.
I just want to say we thoroughly enjoyed how FC Goa has played. Going into this year thinking you'll be defensive and things like that, but it's nice you've gone out, tried to play against team properly the way you always wanted to play. The players have been excellent, your tactics have been spot on, so big congratulations and kudos to all that. It's been absolutely brilliant to see how you guys have gone about and done it in this Champions League so far.
Yeah, at the end, our style, our philosophy is the same all the time, playing in a ESL or in Champions League. But at the end is the tactical plan is depend of the quality of the players. In our squad exists quality, of course, but we need to improve in some points. Why is necessary to improve? Because, for example, in the level of the different leagues in Asia is the high level, and then the players game by game to improve, game by game knows about a lot of points. For us, it's very important to control all the time because, in training session at the end, if you have work in training session, it's never is the same within the games, and it's necessary to put focus all the time, and it's necessary to talk with the players a lot of time to improve. But okay, I'm happy because they try to play. They understand about the timing of the press. Yeah, for me, these points are happy, but okay, we have one more game.
Yeah. So how different is this challenge? Now it's 5 games into your Champions League. What is the biggest difference in setting up a team in Champions League to ISL?
For me, the challenge was the work like a team and to be ready about the mentality 90 minutes, all the time explain, for example, in ESL, I don't know, for example, if in case of the throw-ins, free kicks, the water break, exists sometimes some minutes the teams maybe were not ready in the pitch, because it's the intensity is more slowly. What happened in Champions League? In one detail, like one throw-in, one free kick, one transition, if you are not ready to thinking in 90 minutes in your job, in defense or in attack, it's an opportunity for the opponent. At the end, the opportunity 19% is goal because the quality of the players is very, 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 very good. For me, my challenge was the team, the 11 players in the pitch, was thinking in football, in tactical plan, 90 minutes. At the end, of course, the players in substitutions to help the team in some moments. I'm happy for these points, of course. I'm happy, but of course, this I think is not the maximum level. We can improve more, sure.
Another thing we notice is how dynamic you are with your substitutions. Often changing at the right time, even going as far as you figure in the first match against Persepolis, you took off Adil after 25 minutes because you realized it was not working. So
yeah, but you know what happened in 20 days? We played 6 games. At the end was Ali with big injury in ligament of the knee. Princeton only play 1 game and then 20 minutes in the second game because his knee, it's disaster. Also, Edubedia was with injury, but it was a play. Ivan Gonzalez, for example, in his groin, a lot of problems, but he tried to play at the end. Everybody's not ready 90 minutes, you know. For example, in case of Serrington or Sanson yesterday, the players told me, Juan, very, very tired. My legs, it's difficult to continue to run because, you know, the intensity of the game is so high level. At the end, it's necessary to change the players, substitutions, can use the best players. And then the most important, not change the plan. For me, I'm happy because when Romario is in the pitch, but then you put Chote, already the level is the same about the plan. Of course, Redim maybe has more technical in dribblings like Romario, but maybe Romario is more fighting in the second balls. It's necessary to control these points, you know. But I'm happy because the plan with all the players, the squad, only except now in this case, Navas, Subam, Frankie and Ivan no play at the moment in Champions League. But the rest of the players, everybody to participate and everybody held the team. And more or less everybody was in the same level working in the team. For me, I'm happy for this point.
You just mentioned Frankie. Now, I saw him play when he was in FC Bengaluru as on loan from Goa. No, he was on loan, but not from Goa. After that, he came to Goa. He's a good player. Like, what is your opinion of him? He seems like a decent number 10.
About Frankie, firstly, it's very, very, very professional player. Very, very professional. I like so much his character. He all the time is control his diet, his weight, the preventive injury is perfect. It's true, start the season with play with us like a winger, but step by step, you know, we change the system. The last time we played against 4-3-3, and he was playing like a number 10. But sometimes for us, Frankie is good if, for example, exist transitions. You know, if exist transitions, he help a lot. But when we play in positional attack or in positional defense, in this case, he needs to improve. Of course, he's improving because it's the first time to participate in this team. But I hope if he improves these details, it's an interesting player because for me has a very good details for him in technical, in tactical. I hope to improve, and then maybe we have more chances in the team.
How big do you think this Champions League is for your resume? Because overall, you worked in Europe and things like that, and come to India. I think you were the best coach last season in the ISL. I know people may have different opinions, but this is my opinion. So, how big is this playing in the Champions League for you?
Thank you for your words, but at the end, sometimes I think this is the big mistake in India. All the time here in India exists a lot of time MVP for the best player, MVP for the best pass, MVP for the coaches. No, at the end, believe me, this is football. In football, if exists very good coaching staff, if exists a very good team, you have chances. Okay, Goa, everybody knows in Asia, maybe everybody thinking about lose 5-0, 4-0, because play against very good teams. But for me, it's everybody work like a team. In this case, we have a chances. It's the same with in Champions League in Europe. For example, won Bayern de Munich. Why won Bayern de Munich? Because play like a team. When play against Football Club Barcelona, in Football Club Barcelona was in this moment Luis Suarez, the last season Lionel Messi, the best player around of the world, but at the end lose. How is possible? because Bayern de Munich play like a team. At the end, everybody was talking about the players of the Paris Saint-Germain or the best players of the Real Madrid. But if you work like a team, you have chances. Here, for me, in Asia, when I'm talking with some people, everybody told me, pay attention with this team play this player. Pay attention because in this team play this player. Okay, but at the end it's 11 against 11. If the plan of the 11 players is good, maybe we have chances. Imagine if, for example, you have Messi here in Goa. Win the ESL, win the Champions League in Asia. We don't know. Yeah, but you have Messi. Yeah, but if no exists good plan, yeah, I know Messi is the best player around the world, but maybe help. But this is very important for me to change the mentality in India. It's very important because sometimes I read, of course, some news about, no, Juan is the best. No, Juan is not the best. Juan is working with a very good coaching staff. The coaching staff, also the sport director, Ravi, and Clifford, Javi, the doctor, physios, they trust in me. They trust in my point of view of football, and they help a lot in my way. At the end, this is the success. Of course, the players believe 100% in our plan. At the end, this is the success. This is the key for me, but this is the key of the life, because if the people don't trust in these points, it's very difficult work.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Ravi is a great, player, someone to have in the background in terms of information and how to run and things. But I'll tell you why I said you were the best coach in my opinion. Because in my opinion, that your team played absolutely brilliantly throughout the season. Whether you had to rebuild the team because you came in the middle of a pandemic, didn't have much time, rebuild the team, lost Lenny, had Navas who was sitting to move, so you had to bring new goalkeeper, a new key midfielder. You lost Angulo for a large part of the season, in the key part of the season, sometime here and there. Found solutions, Ortiz and Noguera. Noguera came in later and became like a major player. So you did all this while maybe going through two transitions, because there was a small transition in the middle also with two players going. And still, I think you're very unlucky not to get into the final, the way the team is played. And I don't think FC Goa has the squad depth of, say, a Mumbai City FC or an ATK Mohun Bagan. You've maximized your players. Jesuraj became a star. Sanson, Princeton, all of them, have come into the season. This is my take. This is how I see it and think like, you are the coach of the season here.
Yeah, at the end, this squad, I'm happy because it was a lot of young players, like also Sanson, Princeton, Gama. There, but for me, was thinking in the first time they want to improve. This is very important. They want to learn about football. This is very important. Also, the foreign players, Igor, Alberto, Edu, Jorge, Ivan, James, Donache, help a lot for the young players. This is the second key of the success. Also, for me, this is the most important. I think the best coaches, if you maybe you know the style of Guardiola, but for example, when Manchester United play against West Ham, or Manchester United play against Napoli, or Manchester City play against Napoli, or Manchester City, is the same style, but for example, Guardiola has every game 2 or 3 plans. It's incredible. And the 2 or 3 plans has success because work a lot. This is the real, for me, my point of view. If my team only played one way, I think it's not good. It's not good. It's necessary one way, of course, one style. But at the end, inside of this style, to know about the solutions depend of the opponent. For example, yesterday, Al Rayyan was good in press, in high press against us. But 2 times, Edu was close with the center backs, and then Glenn received the ball. 2 times in build-up was perfect. I like this, because in this case, I'm happy because, okay, my team have 2 or 3 options when exists a difficult. This is I think is the success. In league, of course, was sometimes problems with injuries. At the end, it's necessary to find more options, But I'm happy because for this team, it's easy to work with them, and it's easy to work with all the players.
So how would you describe the whole season, your experience? I mean, you haven't traveled the country for sure, but how would you describe the season?
For me, it was a difficult season, very, very difficult, because in my point of view of my mentality, it's very difficult it's very different to Asia, very, very different. And when I came here in Goa, the first time in Goa, I remember was necessary to change the mentality sometimes, because for me it's normal the players come to the dressing room, preventive injury, watch the video, watch the exercise, and then go to the pitch and to practice. No, here is necessary to put the video to explain why is necessary this exercise in training session, why this is the plan of the success of the game, why is necessary a lot of time explain a lot of points, and then for me was like to change the mentality, the coach like a teacher, Mm-hmm. It's very difficult. It's very difficult because when I work in Spain or in England or in Greece, the head coach come in the dressing room. This is the training. Let's go. You stop. It's not necessary to talk so much, but here is necessary to talk. It's necessary to explain. For example, with Sellington, why is the time of the press here? Why is necessary to put this position in attack? Why? Of course, it's not a problem. But I remember I was changed my mentality, my chip, because it's necessary to explain. Because when the players understand why exist these problems, they understand about the game. They can read the game, And this is
so you have to teach them.
Yeah. This is very important. Also, for example, you can use the young players, Chote, Frankie, Devendra. Why is possible use these players? Because they understand about these concepts, these targets is very important.
So is that why you're able to change players without really losing the shape or the time of the press? Because of this? Okay, that's interesting. So how? You're saying?
No, tell me.
So how was it working with these players? Because Indians, I often hear from coaches that they are very receptive and willing to work, but you have to tell them, this is what you have to do. So is that the same experience, or generally how was it for you, working with the Indian players?
For me, is good, because at the end, when you are working with the players, you learn a lot about your possibilities like a coach. Sometimes, in your mind exists one plan, exists one style, one methodology. But when you receive one squad, the players, and you see the players and you know the players, it's good because improve yourself, And I'm so happy because I hope now I am best coach than September, than the last September, because I learned to explain some details. I learned about the mentality of the players, how is possible to press or not to press, find solutions about to explain why this moment and why no. The connection, about the players is very important, because here, for example, I am very seriously in my job, but all the time I'm seriously. But sometimes people told me about here, the Indian players say, why the coach win the game but continue seriously, because this is my character, and they told me maybe it's necessary to smile, because then the players knows about if you are a smile, everything is okay. If you are not in the smile in your face, maybe it's a problem, Everybody is scared about this, and but I understand these points are very important, because at the end The team is like a family. It depends of your feelings, depends of your emotions. Is the connection with the emotions of the team. It's very important. Of course, it's necessary to control a lot of points, and for me, it's very difficult because how to explain? It's maybe in another clubs it's not necessary to use control these emotions, but here it's very important. It's very important because it's normal. It's India. There are very young players, and it's necessary to work like a father, like a teacher sometimes.
So do you smile more now?
Out of the pitch, I smile all the time and make jokes. But when I am inside of the pitch, I stop because it's normal because it's my job. At the end, my job depend of the result, depend of the score. If you win, but this isn't the same in Europe and in South America or in Asia. If you win, you are the best. If you lose,
so I keep noticing you all the time biting your nails on the touchline.
Yeah, all the time this is my position. Yeah, because normal when I take thinking, when you are a coach and, for example, your team is in positional attack, sometimes it's necessary thinking about what happens if we lose the ball in this moment, or what happens if at the end the score is out, of the ball is out, or what happens if the goalkeeper, the opponent, saves the ball and then to play in counter-attack. And maybe in this time it's necessary to thinking about find solution immediately, or to explain for some players, put attention because maybe exists this problem, work like a coach sometimes is necessary to thinking about the plans for future, In this case, I'm thinking like this. It's like, for example, when I'm talking with Clifford, because sometimes when I'm talking with Clifford, it's not for to take one decision now. It's for to take one decision maybe in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, or in 20 minutes for future. It's incredible. It's incredible because at the end, everybody, in your life say, the most important is the present. The future, we don't know. The past no exists. But the most important is the present. But when you work like a coach, it's necessary to thinking about future all the time because this is the truth.
Was it easier for you to tell them or coach them through the game because there was no fans and you could easily communicate with them? Didn't need to put so much effort in, shouting across and things like that this season?
No. Normal. For me, the communication is normal words. No exists for ancient players or for Spanish players. Of course, it's so easy when you are talking in Spanish language for some players, But for me, for the Asians, at the end, it's necessary to find words, and everybody knows in dressing room and knows about this word is for this mean. It's very important. For me, the most important use the words is the words because at the end everybody knows about. Okay, this is the point of view.
Yeah. So I just got a couple more questions as well. So are you already thinking about next season? Is there any plans to improve the depth of the squad for going into next season?
Okay, next season. The question is for Ravi. No, I know. Okay, of course, we need to improve a lot. We need to improve a lot, but a lot of points. Believe me, it's in my point of view now. The team, the club is in 14%. Until 100%, we are in 14%. There are a lot of points to improve in physical conditions, to work in tactical, to work in the pitch, to be more a professional. Now our team is professional team, but we need to improve more. To improve more is about, for example, the personal life of the players. It's very important. Okay, you take your time for your rest, take your time for your emotions, to control the emotions, take your time to be ready about the training sessions. Because here, for example, the people thinking, okay, today is training session, let's go. No, stop. Training session is the most important for you. It's necessary to be ready, to put focus, understand about the exercise, understand why this exercise is the best for the next game, because here, for example, you put one passing game and the players say, okay, passing game. No. Hey, stop. This passing game is relation with the next game. These points are very, very, very important, and it's necessary to keep in the minds of the players,
Yeah. So this is the last question I have.
Yeah.
You were in Moldova with Sheriff Tiraspol, I think is the name of the club, and you took them to a cup. You won a cup, and Champions League, UEFA Champions League third round, which is the highest they've gone. Then after that, in Greece, you took a team from third division to second division to first division, back-to-back promotion. Coming to Goa, you took them to semi-final, played the Champions League in the middle of an absolute raging pandemic. So where would you rank this achievement through your career? And do you have anything to say to the fans and the people of India who are outside the bubble?
Oh, okay. Exists one dream is to win the Champions League. This is, of course, win the trophy of the league. This is the dream. But when you are, for example, in Greece, you go the third to the second to the first division, or for example in Moldova to participate in group stage. Also, for me, this point is timing to thinking about, okay, Juan, we need to improve more. We need to more, because at the end, of course, now it's difficult because this is football, but normally my target is to participate in the final of the DCL, because it was a problem within in the semi-final was out. But for me, this is my target, because we need to improve more. Yeah, of course, I want to improve more in the positional attack in the games. This is my obsession. Of course, I want to tell to the supporters, I want to win the trophy. Yes, of course. But all the coaches want the same, I think it not exists one coach who say, no, for me, lose one game, it's okay. No, everybody wants to win. But we'll see. For me, the most important now is to prepare the team, to think in the very good squad, to help the players, and to, at the end, everybody understand about our methodology for the next season, and to continue to improve is very important for me.
So where would you rank? You didn't say that. Of the three clubs, these are amazing achievements, right? Of the three clubs that you've been.
Like here, for example, in India, exists Etikan and Mumbai is another level. But here, for example, for me, Goa is the best now for me. Of course, this is the truth. Because exists good players, exists good team. For me, exists very good people working in this club. And of course, the best supporters around of the world is FC Goa.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Juan, for your time. It's great fun talking to you. All the best to you for the game, for the next season. I really hope to see you in India for a long time, if that's what you want. But yeah,
Perfect.
Me, but also you. The Pharaoh fast forwards his favorite foreign film, Powder Donut. Okay, what's my line?
The only line I see here on the script is get options based on your budget with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive.
Oh man, that's a tongue twister, huh? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a few more minutes. Bulbous Walrus, the Bulbous Walrus.
The Name Your Price tool, only from Progressive.
The owl ran afoul of the comatose coxswain.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.